You know, I was just making a salad the other day and I started thinking about the olive oil. The simple act of drizzling it on food. It just conceals this phenomenal story.
It really does.
This everyday staple was once a true luxury. So for this deep dive, our mission is to trace how oil and wine went from this exotic indulgence to, well, the commodities that fueled entire empires.
And what we're really examining is a profound story of human organization. It's not just about farming. It's about solving these massive problems of scale.
Through logistics.
Exactly. We'll be looking at the evolution of transport vessels, the administrative systems behind it all, mainly focusing on the Greek and Roman worlds.
That journey, it starts with a huge act of faith, doesn't it? I mean, to even start production, you plant olive trees that won't give you a real harvest for 5 to 7 years.
It's a massive long-term investment.
A huge one.
And that was the first challenge time. The second, years later, was engineering. Early pressing just used large stones. The law of the lever, it was all brute force.
Right.
But the real breakthrough was applying Archimedes' screw to the press.
Okay.
That innovation converted that sort of brute force into continuous pressure, maximizing the oil yield like never before.
Yeah.
It basically industrialized ancient oil production.
Okay, so let's unpack that incredible shift. We move forward to the Roman era, right? The 1st to 3rd centuries AD and the province of Baetica in modern Spain.
The Guadalquivir Valley. Its lands became completely specialized in producing this golden liquid.
And the key to moving all of it was this one specific jar.
The Dressel 20 amphora.
Yeah.
Yes, it was this globular, really robust jar. And it was used exclusively for Baetic oil transport. They were standardized, holding about 70 liters on average.
So a full jar weighed
What?
about 100 kilograms.
100 kilogram. Wait, that sounds insane to handle. Why stick with such a heavy, breakable vessel? The labor cost must have been astronomical.
It really speaks to the trade-off they were willing to make. Standardization versus fragility. Its size maximized how much a ship could carry, and its shape was perfect for stacking.
And to manage that value, they relied on these sophisticated controls. And this is where it gets fascinating. They used stamps, like RVSLS, naming the estates, and tituli picti,
Tituli picti.
painted inscriptions. They logged the empty jar's weight, the merchant, the inspection district, like Hess Palace. It was an ancient barcode, essentially.
Tracking the empty jar weight. That sounds exactly like modern supply chain automation. It's just incredible. Speaking of bringing efficiency to complex systems, this deep dive is sponsored by Embersilk.
For perfect connection.
Right. If you're looking to uncover where AI agents can make the most impact for your business, they offer help with AI training, automation, and software development. You can check them out at embersilk.com.
So all of that oil, tracked and shipped with such care, it really had one primary destination.
Rome.
Rome. The city imported, get this,
Yeah.
between 74,000 and 92,000 Dressel 20 amphorae every single year.
Wow. How many ships is that?
Up to 150 ships making that voyage annually.
That scale is just immense. And all that volume must have led to an equally immense waste problem. And we can still see the evidence today. It's just astonishing.
Monti Testaccio.
Exactly.
It's a 35-meter-high man-made hill in Rome, and it's composed almost entirely of discarded Dressel 20 shards. It wasn't just a random dump either.
No.
It shows a systematic government solution for waste management. They had to break and stack these things in a very specific way.
And that sheer volume, it points directly to how critical oil was for the average Roman citizen, right? Especially the poor.
Absolutely. This wasn't just about commerce, it was state security. The oil was a dietary staple, providing about 500 calories a day. It was critical for the annona.
The public distribution system.
The grain and oil dole, yes.
Yeah.
By guaranteeing that this supply arrived, the government kept its poorest citizens fed and stable. It tied trade directly to governance.
So what does this all mean, really? I mean, the whole system, from the Archimedes press to the logistics of the Dressel 20, it just showcases this incredible human ingenuity for solving complex problems and connecting people across vast distances.
It really does. It's an inspiring story of our ability to create these enduring large-scale solutions. And what's often overlooked is that the network they used, it often mirrored a kind of virtual blueprint that was established centuries earlier, back in the late Bronze Age.
So what enduring lessons about global connectivity and simple efficiency can we find just by tracing the shapes of ancient pots? If you enjoyed this deep dive, please subscribe to the show. Hey, leave us a 5-star review if you can. It really does help get the word out. Thanks for tuning in.